Nice promo last week, Tim. It got us like 7 more views.
Yeah.
What happened?
Tim promoted the YouTube on his personal Facebook page.
Ooh.
Well, no. And on
Or maybe it was,
yours.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was on the garage thing. I might have also shared it. I don't know. No, I didn't.
Welcome into the Garage Talk Podcast, the first ever episode 239. Haven't done one of those yet, so we're excited for that.
Wow.
This podcast is brought to you by Atomos Physics. We are so thankful for Atomos. We're not even going to talk about. Well, they do X-ray stuff in radiology room design and physics and whatnot. But we want to give a shout out to them because Larry is such a great owner and a nice guy that he blessed us with 2 Nebraska football tickets. And Tim and Vince got to reap the reward of that.
They were good seats.
always
They were
right,
good. They were good seats.
Good seats, and it's. I mean, nothing beats like going to a football game at Memorial Stadium.
Yeah.
Win or lose, and
Yeah, it's definitely an experience, that's for sure.
Yeah. We got there a little late though.
we missed the kickoff.
Yeah, we missed kickoff.
I swear to God, like I'm not in your guys. I don't do one thing with you guys. How do you show up on time to work without me there?
I mean, I don't.
Yeah, most of the time. Most of the time I don't.
You guys kill me.
Most of the time I don't. I had to have a talk about that. So
It's time to grow up, boys.
I told him to eat these nuts.
And they're like, well, we can't fire you.
I literally
Like, we're
can't
eating
be
nuts.
fired.
The
so
workforce is
it's,
very low right now, so
yeah.
please don't speak to me that way. Shut up. All right, sorry. Can you help us now, please?
Don't
Vince?
interrupt me.
You get to work.
Yeah, can you get to work now, Vince? After I've had my breakfast.
But anyway, the whole point being, shout out to our lead sponsor, Atomos, for blessing us with tickets that we don't deserve.
Yeah.
I was told that, I don't know if you saw my Snapchat.
I did not.
Yo, you didn't? Oh, it was a good one.
Mhm.
They have that really funny filter where it looks like you're like ugly crying. And so I put that on me and Tim, like, oh, thanks, Larry. I love going to Memorial Stadium to watch the Huskers play. And I also posted that picture on Twitter.
I saw the Twitter.
Yeah, and but one of my friends replied to my Snapchat saying that was one of the funniest Snapchats he's seen all year.
Nice.
So
Snapchat of the
Look
year.
at you,
wow.
Vince.
huh?
Mm.
Pretty good.
When's your stand-up tour kickoff?
It's every week, man.
Got your
Every week I'm on here.
On the Garage
Get
Talk
here.
Podcast
Yeah.
Sunday afternoon.
Type
Join-
5 for the Comedy Store ready.
Hey, Vince, you are finally going to get your wish. I think
Ooh.
YouTube is going to be our like official platform
Oh, yeah?
because I just got an email the other day. So they're now doing tags.
Okay.
Like, what do you call that? The @s.
Yeah.
The handle. That's
Okay.
what.
Oh,
So
yeah.
YouTube pages are now getting their own official handles. We the first Garage Talk podcast handle. Spotify, every other podcast service is just crowded with failing podcasts of Garage Talk that aren't us, who are clogging the marketplace. But we are the first
Woo!
on YouTube.
got it.
We got
it. I think that kicks off here in like they said like in a month or something. So we'll plug that a whole bunch. But it's gonna be youtube.com/@Garage Talk Podcast.
Nice.
So
That's gonna be ours
We're
officially.
we might get a slight uptick in confused viewers.
Hopefully.
Like, yeah.
That's always the goal.
And, guys, another great thing. I know you like the whole idea of social media, right, is to get verified and all that stuff. Well, thanks to Elon Musk taking over Twitter. Now it
For
doesn't
only-
matter how many followers you have or how many people like your
You could,
post.
can't you
You
buy
can
it?
just buy it. $8
a month.
and we get that blue check mark.
That's it.
That's it, and we get a blue check mark.
Oh my gosh! I'll
Does
pay
that, yeah? Does that blue check mark actually mean anything? No, not
No.
really. Is it going to actually increase our follower count? Probably not. But we'll have that blue check.
But so when we report like false news on Twitter about sports,
It's going to be
They say,
very
"Oh, it's
believable.
verified."
Yeah. Right?
are you sure that's going to be a thing?
It is a thing.
Uh,
It is a-
He already did it?
Yeah, it is a thing.
Okay,
What?
I'm going to get on after this and do it. Hey, also, patrons were raising
Don't
the
give that
monthly
bastard more money.
the monthly price up $1, and I'm going to have to revisit our contract with the Groom Room and Atomos
If we can afford this.
so we can afford this blue check mark.
Mm.
Even though we can all just pitch in.
But I don't know if it's a one-time payment or
$2.50.
if it's like an $8 a month.
It's probably $8 a month, but that's
I have no
nothing.
idea. I know. It's
I pay more for like Disney, and that's $8.99.
Yeah, but
Okay,
what do
but
you?
don't actually get
I don't know
anything
what the
back.
return. Yeah, your return
Like
on
Disney, you
investment
get to
great-
is-
consume
I get-
content,
yeah, I
whereas
get to
like
watch-
Twitter, you get a blue check mark.
yeah.
That blue check mark though is gonna be so meaningless.
So meaningless.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna be big YouTube guys.
Mm.
We're gonna be like the famous YouTube stars
And Twitter
Yeah.
and Twitter, I guess.
Yeah.
along
Oh.
with everybody else and their mother
Yeah.
who can afford $8 a month, which is virtually most of America who's not
Yeah.
homeless.
Yeah. Unless Elon,
And not Tim.
now.
unless Elon just does run it into the ground, but I don't know.
It already sounds like he
I
is.
would be cool with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I think we should run all social media into the ground.
Alright, Facebook.
I mean, he's
Just
doing a great
going
job. I
into
mean,
the
he's
ground,
complaining about
Twitter's
it, but
going into the ground.
he is running it into the ground.
Mm,
He's mostly mad because a bunch of sponsors like pulled out,
yeah.
and he's like, "You guys hate free speech," and you're like, "No, you're problematic and don't want our brand associated."
I'm
with
problematic.
It's a problem. I was thinking about that. Our last week, nobody chose one of Bo Burnham's songs in their top 5. I was thinking, I was like, I can't believe Vince.
Well, I
didn't
didn't pick
one.
my favorite songs. I
Dude,
just
it
picked
changes
what I
every week.
thought was yeah.
And I mean, on our way to the game, like I had a song playing because I played my my pump up playlist that I used to play when I played soccer back in the day.
Mm.
And there's a song on there that I was like, dude, it
Totally
varies on
missed
the day.
it, yeah. So the game was good though. You guys had fun.
Did have fun.
It was a great first half. Not
Yeah.
not re- first
Well, again, like you said,
first half of the first quarter.
Nebraska football is not about. It's not about the product on the field. It's about the
Yeah.
experience.
It was-
It's
no,
the
it was
game day
good. It was
culture.
good.
Waking up at 8 a.m., going downtown, people tailgating already, and just being unified with 80,000 people, and just like believing in the same thing and cheering for the same thing, and like
all
loving and
getting our-
hating the same thing,
And all
It's-
getting our
Yeah.
heart broken at the same time.
and getting your
Yeah.
heart broken. It makes it a little bit easier. But yeah, so
Yeah.
that's why Nebraska, like, no matter. I mean, we've been bottom of the barrel for years, and we still sell out every week. The entire downtown Lincoln is jam packed, crowded
Yeah.
with people because it's an experience in of itself.
Yeah, I was telling Tim, I was like, it's better that we suffer here with 86,000 people than to be at home suffering by ourselves.
Yeah.
Great point.
Yeah.
I do need your guys' help.
Mm.
Switching topics here,
Mm.
and I don't need your help. I need your blessing. I need your blessing. So, God of War Ragnarok comes out.
Are you
Mhm.
actually going to play a different game on your PlayStation 5 that you spent so much money on?
An actual PlayStation 5 game.
You're just
I'm still on Mass Effect.
yeah, Mass
Yeah, I
Effect.
know.
The PS4 version.
I'm kind of upset about that. Like, there was such a, it was so hard to get a PlayStation 5.
And
You
I'm
got
playing-
one, and you don't even play PlayStation 5 games.
I played Astro's Playroom and a little bit of Ratchet and Clank. And FIFA 22.
Mm. Yeah.
But here's my conundrum.
Okay.
So I want to play God of War Ragnarok. I'm hearing all the reviews. Sounds amazing. They have so many different calibrations for graphics and 60 FPS, all that stuff. I'm getting really excited. And everybody's giving it 10 out of 10 rating. Story sounds awesome. I'm like, oh man, I got to play this. And I was like, but I still haven't beat the first one.
Holy cow.
And here's my, which I don't have a problem with going through and beating a game to play the next game. I'm not going to have time because
Mass Effect.
well, I still got to beat Mass Effect 3 for the third
Again.
time. For the third time. My point being, World Cup's coming up, holidays are coming up, football's still alive, and then we have Starfield, which is coming out in February.
Mm.
I'm not.
They
gonna
announced February, or is it, I just heard it was in early, the
February,
first
March,
half
either way,
of
February,
2023.
March, or April will be in that zone. I'm not going to have time to go through and beat all of 1, buy 2, and then go through and beat all of Ragnarok.
I mean, you could speed run it if you just don't do any of the extra shit, I suppose. But
So I don't have your blessing to just read up the synopsis and buy Ragnarok.
No. Play the game.
God, it's so good.
Play the
it's
game.
so
I
good.
want to play Ragnarok now,
But you're not gonna.
but I might.
You'll like download it, and you're like, well, while this is downloading, I guess I could hop on Mass Effect. Haven't beat that
You
yet.
can make
so-
some good progress there.
Oh man, and then you beat that 2 months later, and it'd be like, oh, Ragnarok's done. I did
Skyrim sounds good. Huh?
But I did just beat Mass Effect 3. I kind of want to see that story from beginning to end again, so we better go back to Mass Effect
Well,
1.
I'll play differently. I mean, I still haven't done a female playthrough yet.
But you're still gonna fall in love with your main love interest in it.
you can't for certain ones.
Oh.
So you gotta remember, Mass Effect 1 came out in like 07.
Yeah.
Not quite as inclusive.
Mm.
Only one homosexual relationship is available at that point.
Damn.
So if I play as a woman, I can't romance. I would have to romance my bros from my last playthrough.
Okay.
That's all beside the point. I just wanted your guys' blessing for me to read a synopsis.
No,
of
I
God of
don't.
War
You
1
don't have my blessing.
And then go through and play Ragnarok.
You'll have my smitten. You'll be smitten by me.
Tim?
That can still work.
Yeah, it's smited. Smite. Yeah, I don't know.
Just stop, Tim.
I-
We all get what he means. What say you, Tim?
Yeah.
Can I?
I mean, you're depriving yourself if you don't play the first God of War.
But here's the thing:
it's
if
so
you
good.
don't allow me to play Ragnarok now, I'm never gonna play either.
That again is not our fault.
Yeah,
that is your
I-
fault.
it is.
I need to uninstall Mass
Vince, you
Effect
know,
on your
I-
plate.
I-
you know,
work-
you can just
You're just gonna
Play it
sneak in my house
later.
at night,
Uninstall
get
it.
on, uninstall, delete it, change my passwords for everything.
You can get these back once you've beaten God of War 1 and Ragnarok.
But listen, I'm a man of habit. I do certain things certain ways, and we all know that. So I'm just being honest with you and myself. If you don't give me the blessing to play Ragnarok now, I'm never gonna play either.
Then I guess you're gonna just deprive yourself.
yeah,
of it.
that's your loss, man.
I don't need your blessing. I can do whatever I want with my life.
I just
Mm.
I can't tell if I want to buy a PlayStation 5. I have this
Why wouldn't you?
because I have this nice new PC
It's junk.
that can run better than the PlayStation 5.
Yeah,
The only problem is that I can't get Ragnarok right away.
yeah,
it's
you
the
have to
only
wait like
difference.
5
When
years.
when's Ragnarok coming out for PC?
have no
It's not
idea.
even.
Well,
Yeah,
they
I-
just
that
they
was
just
up.
released God of War last year, and that
Oh,
was after
really?
after
Okay,
like
yeah.
4 years,
The whole
4 years.
PC master race thing doesn't really.
Yeah.
More like the PC lesser race.
The Untermensch.
Yeah,
But yeah, you
they
should-
don't even have a release date.
Vince, remind me, are you still single?
Yeah.
Still don't have kids?
100%.
Buy the PlayStation 5. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Nothing to
I
lose.
also I found this like YouTube video. It just popped up on my recommended thing. This lady that does like, she's just like a arts and crafts lady, but she turned her PlayStation 5 into a dwarven temple, and it looked sick.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So she
Explain it to me. I'm confused.
so she just took a bunch of like styrofoam stuff and carved it into like
Like a dwarven from Skyrim, or from like a dwarven
More-
Lord of the Rings?
yeah,
Mm,
more
yeah.
like because Elder Scrolls dwarves are way different than
Yeah,
most
they're virtually
fantasy. Yeah.
ancient elves.
Yeah.
but that's why I was just double
Yeah.
checking. There's
Yeah,
lots of dwarves and
fantasy.
different.
Yeah, more like medieval fantasy dwarves, and it looked sick. Also, she popped the like side panels off and spray painted in black, dude.
Oh, sweet.
That shit looks so much better black,
Yeah.
like matte black. Oh, it looked so good. So
Mm.
we could do that
With mine or with yours?
with yours.
We could. But again, I'm too lazy to not play one game, let alone pop off panels and spray paint it.
But again, you're gonna be very busy, so you're not even gonna get to play it very much. So I just borrow it real quick, pop those panels off, spray paint it up.
Oh, you want to borrow my PlayStation 5?
Yeah.
That's not happening.
Why it's not getting used?
It is getting used a lot. I need it. So, just
But
buy
anyways,
your own. You're the
thinking about
wealthiest
it.
of the three of us.
I'm thinking about it.
And you got to get your Xbox Series X come the beginning of next year. I can't, like,
Well,
Now-
Elder Scrolls will come out, or Starfield will come out on PC like that. I don't have
at
a
the same
problem
time, though.
with. It might come out a little later, but it's not going to be like God of War where it came out
It's
a
years
long
later.
time.
Yeah, 'cause,
yeah.
I guess Microsoft does most of their stuff on PC.
Yeah.
That's going to be awesome on your PC.
I know.
It's going to be so good.
It's going to look so good.
Are you going
I-
to stream it? You got to get back into the streaming game if you're going to do Starfield.
I might be having a lot more time available to myself, so
What does that mean?
a little ominous. I know it's good.
All right, Cisco, if you're listening.
Is
that what this is about?
Yes, sir.
You going to quit or are you getting fired?
We'll see.
Nobody
I'll-
of importance listens to this, Vince. You can speak
Yeah, no, I'm
openly
just
here.
wondering. I'm wondering like what their decision will be because. So I had a phone interview with. I won't name the company I'm with yet, but
Okay.
I had a phone interview. Seemed to go really well. Then I went. I'm gonna have a in-person interview Friday, and then I I was able to talk them into giving me Friday off at Cisco.
Nice.
Which, I mean, obviously they don't know what for, but it's
They're giving you Friday off at your current job?
yeah, at
Mm.
Cisco, so that I can go do this.
Mm.
They don't know that, but that's why I'm doing it.
I have a very personal family matter. It's an emergency.
Yeah.
Nice.
My grandma died.
Is it
Yeah.
is the so? I shouldn't talk. We shouldn't talk about this. We're gonna talk about it here in a few minutes.
Right.
We're not doing this anymore. Is it the same kind of job?
No, entirely different.
Okay,
but
cool. We'll talk
yeah.
about it later. But congratulations,
yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Fat salary increase.
Probably not, but I knew that kind of when I was like deciding that Cisco is not good for your physical well-being or mental
You're
well-being.
just a little burnout.
Mm.
Very burnt out.
Yeah, burnout.
I don't know how those guys there that have done it for 20 years, dude. They're old.
Well, see, they're hard workers. You don't pour
It's it's that whole meme where it's just like, hate your fucking job, do it the rest of your goddamn life. Be a man.
you millennials just don't get it.
We
Yeah.
don't.
You
we
don't understand
don't.
to work
I
for a
don't.
living.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Do not comprehend.
Well, cool, man. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, but so I'll have a lot more time on my hands, so might be able to actually come up with a streaming thing.
Let's get that streaming thing. Let's get
But
those-
with, I mean, we've made some big strides in our magic shop
okay.
stuff too. So,
Oh, like, look at you, little entrepreneur here.
dude, I'm gonna have so many revenue streams. So many.
You're going places.
I'm
And
gonna buy
also,
Twitter.
you got to. But you're going places, and with that newfound fame, you can bring that attention to this podcast,
Hell yeah.
and then people will listen back to what we said 6 years ago and get canceled very quickly.
Hey, guys can't get canceled if you buy Twitter, apparently. So
Mm.
It's a good strategy for all of us
yeah.
in every aspect of life.
And I'll just buy like an electric car company, take all the credit for that. Buy a spacefaring company, take all credit for that.
Mm.
I mean, if you-
Kick all the people that created it out, so that way they can't, do anything.
Mm.
I don't understand your hate boner for Elon Musk.
Can't understand your
It's very
Just-
hateable.
yeah like boner for.
I have no opinion. I don't know him.
I can
I
tell
also,
you,
I also don't believe everything I read on Reddit, Vince.
it's not right. You can look up the actual. He purchased these from these people, and then these people got fired, or removed, bought out.
Sounds like a businessman.
Yeah, exactly. But then he goes like, "Look how smart I am. I made Tesla.
Yeah.
I made a Tesla car, built it with my own 2 hands."
Still more than anything that we've done.
Yeah, because we weren't born into millions of
He
dollars.
wasn't either.
Yes, he
Yes,
was.
he was.
He sold like software or something like that.
No.
That's what I read on Wikipedia.
His daddy started him out. He didn't
Yeah.
start from the bottom.
Well, my dad's rich. How do I get involved?
I know. That's what I'm saying, man. You are the unluckiest fool out here.
my dad won't give me any money. I've begged.
So that's why I don't understand why you have no opinion on this guy. You should hate him. You should have be envious.
But I don't. I'm not like you. I don't. If I like people who are. I
I'm
don't.
not-
If
I'm not-
somebody else is
I'm not-
successful, good for them. I don't. It doesn't have any effect on me.
I'm just saying, there's people that actually work hard for what they get, and then there's people that don't, but they act like they do, and I don't like that.
Mm.
I don't care how other people act.
You don't?
No,
You don't care how people act?
unless it affects the Titans in some way. Not really,
Then why do you like Tannehill so much?
because he works hard.
Yeah.
But anywho,
Anywho,
Magic Card's gonna bring all the popularity to this podcast.
I hope so.
I'm
Yeah,
expecting.
I hope so. I'm gonna have to start doing a lot more research on the Magic Card market though, because none of us, the three of us that have started this up, have no idea
Just no
what
idea
the hell
you're
we're doing.
That's fine.
So we're just
Yeah,
kind of
wing it.
yeah.
Mm.
But we're looking at buying a collection from a guy, so we're gonna see what we can get out of that, and yeah.
So what are you doing, Tim? You got any investments or startup companies or other revenue streams you're going after?
You okay? He's having a seizure. Oh no.
Switch it out.
No.
You gotta
I'm
expand
just-
that
I have-
portfolio, my
Tim,
guy.
I think you don't have.
I have plateaued.
You don't have. you need more of an entrepreneurial spirit.
Ugh.
If you can start anything right now, what would you do? Like if you let's play a hypothetical example. It's not real, but let's say Monday you go into work late like you always do, and your boss is like, you know what, Tim, I'm so sick of your shit. You're fired. Don't ever talk to me again. Good luck out in the world. and your hand is forced. You go, oh crap, what am I gonna do? What's your genius idea on how to profit? on life?
Probably go apply down the street and make more money.
Apply where?
Continental. Mm.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
Continental Tire.
Mm.
We got a factory in town. I heard they're hiring $3,000 hiring bonus.
Mm. But no, it's not gonna happen. No, I don't want to. I don't want to be in charge of anything. I'm a lifelong employee.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong with that.
I'm not. I don't want. I don't want to be in charge.
I've also made that stance. So
Yeah.
I think I have too. I've definitely topped out of my job. I can't go anywhere else.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was climbing the ladder and I hit my head on the roof.
Like,
There was like a hatch a little bit over to the right. And I'll just stay right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be locked, or if I could open it and climb up and then fall out the other side. So I think I'll just stay right here where I am. Man, this is a really sad podcast.
Yeah.
We do this like once every like 2 months. We start talking about real life, and then we're just like, oh man.
Listen, I'm making moves, baby. I'm
better-
good.
That's true.
I'm
Vince
making
is-
moves.
You're
Alright.
the bright and shining star of this podcast.
I might need some of that cranberry juice now.
Easy. I don't have a lot left.
I'm starting to get shakes.
And partial, since we're kind of talking about video game news, I thought I saved this article. It has no meaning, but I figured you'd appreciate events. An Elden Ring player beats all 165 bosses in one run without taking a single hit.
Holy cow. Holy cow. Did he have this, like, he was streaming this, I'm assuming?
Don't know.
Okay, so
Just saw the title and wanted
So
to
he's
share
just
it with you.
claiming it?
What?
So he's just claiming that he never got hit?
Oh, I'm sure he streamed it. I doubt the
Okay.
entire internet's like,
Oh,
oh yeah,
okay.
cool.
Yeah.
That's impressive, man. That's
Man,
insane.
that guy's just got to be pulling tail down left and right, and
Yeah.
that sort of
I
skill.
mean, how do you get
know?
your reflexes up like that? God damn.
Okay, so I saw it's also I'm blanking on his name. There was a professional gamer on the I was watching the Pat McAfee show last week, and he is
Brought in a professional gamer? Were they just berating him with insults?
No, they were being kind of professional, but this guy, I'm trying to think of his name. He's very Ninja.
Oh,
Do you know
okay.
Ninja?
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
Ninja.
That guy is a douchebag.
You think?
Oh my gosh, that was awful.
Have you ever heard of
Thought you didn't care how
PewDiePie?
I never heard of it. What?
Why do you care how people act?
I don't care how he acts. I just say, like I'm not angry at him
I'm
because
just
he has more
saying,
money
yeah.
than me, Vince. I'm just saying he came off as kind of a douchey personality, and the sports guys were trying with him, and he was just.
Yeah.
Mm.
Man, I wish they would. It sucks because they always just pick these, like, I don't know, like the wealthiest. They always pick like the streamer that's doing the best monetarily.
Well, it's because their streamers
want
trying to get
clicks.
more, so
Yeah.
they're trying to get more
Yeah.
from him,
But
Mm.
I just wish that like they would bring in
like you.
me. No, I wish they would bring in like one of the streamers I used to watch all the time. I don't even know if he still streams actually, but I'm a cutie pie.
I thought it was PewDiePie.
No, that's a YouTuber.
Yeah.
But I'm a cutie pie.
Also-
What's the
also-
difference between
also
streaming
douche.
and YouTubing.
One is that you're doing it live, like we're doing now. We're
Mm.
streaming right now on YouTube, but we're not YouTubers.
PewDiePie doesn't stream live.
I'm sure
he
maybe
hasn't
he does.
edited, but he does.
Oh,
an
he
edited
he
show,
has,
yeah.
because that's when he got caught saying the N word.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, it was really funny.
Well, I shouldn't say like
pretty
I
on
don't
brand,
follow this
though.
community, so
Yeah, yeah.
be like, oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
It doesn't surprise me. I don't hear most things.
Mm.
But no, it was a cutie pie. He was a professional League of Legends player for a long time, and
This is Cutie Pie with a C?
I'm a cutie pie.
Okay.
All one word. And he is one of the goofiest. He's also like not a handsome man, but he has a wife that's smoking.
That's what money does for you, man.
Dude.
Mm.
Well, that's the thing. He's like, I don't think it's actually when you get into like gaming and streaming, dude. It's weird. You could score any girl there as long as like, because for some reason, all the like women that like video games, like anime and all that stuff, they all get into streaming and stuff, and then they just go for all these like hideous guys.
It's 'cause they have the money.
But these girls already have the money, so it's like not like they're getting into it for money. They already
Interesting.
have that money.
See, I don't understand the whole gaming community.
But it's
so
also
I should
like-
stop commenting because I don't.
It's also like they're in a different part of the U.S. though. Most of them are in like Los Angeles and stuff, so
Mm.
it's just a different culture there. Where here in the good old Midwest, we don't have that kind of.
So you're saying these
Demographic.
girls just they don't just.
I'm saying I need to move to Los Angeles.
Judge their men on their looks. Yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's their trigger fingers. That's what they like. but anyways, Cutie Pie is also funny because his like go-to look is that he always just wears a plain white T-shirt and gray sweatpants every stream
Simple.
that he's in. And most of the time when he shows up to events, that's what he's in. It's just white T-shirt and gray sweatpants. It's but he's also hilarious, and that he would be a much better interview.
Yeah, it was so funny. Like there was a Pat McAfee asked question like,
Or they need to get Tyler One on there. That'd be even better.
why?
He for one, like he likes football and stuff. He played football in high school and all that stuff. And then but now he just is like
Well, Ninja he is a Lions fan.
That explains a lot. But no, and then Tyler One also goes to the gym like every day. Like he's jacked, but he's also a very charismatic streamer. Where Cutie Pie, he's not very charismatic. He's just kind of goofy. But Tyler, he always is like screaming, and he's got his own like workout supplements and shit like that.
That's my kind of streamer.
Yeah,
I
he's
like,
wild.
I like this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he also has a good name. That's probably.
Yeah.
I'm initially biased based off that, but
He's also super short and bald.
too soon.
And jacked. And
Got him.
jacked.
Just like me. Let's move on to
Sorry.
other things.
Came at you too hard there.
We talked about how we're having a
I
rough
don't know why I
time,
said
Vince.
super short. I don't know why I said super short.
Yeah, I'm just
that
like
was-
slightly below average.
yeah.
Maybe a little bit more than that, but I don't know why I'm short. It's really not fair.
I don't know why I'm tall.
Nothing makes sense.
Genetics.
Genetics, DNA, it's
all made up.
It's all garbage.
It's all God's will.
It's all a lie. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. What else do you guys want to talk about today? Becoming very underprepared.
The Broncos won a football game. That's about it.
They have a bye week this week?
Yeah.
But they played last.
Yeah,
we
they
because
go
it's all
on
of the
to
workouts
Dublin.
that Russell Wilson did on the plane.
Yeah.
On the
The
way to
high
London.
knees and all that. That's been beat to death already. It's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, congrats.
Yeah. Good job.
Woo.
Yeah. Well,
woo.
yeah. I don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah, football sucks.
Yeah.
Football's not good.
I used to look forward to Sundays after, the typical losing Saturday.
You just won the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
You're
this
wearing,
makes me so
you're
mad.
wearing a
so
Super Bowl
sad.
hat.
This makes me-
Just-
he just
don't
I'm
like
just so
Sundays
sad.
anymore.
cuddles up to his
No.
Donald jersey every day. I'm so
That was like
sad.
that was like last
Aaron
last
Donald.
night. I was watching the Tennessee Alabama game, and Tennessee won in overtime. They went for it for 2. Ballsy move, got it, and they showed this kid had to have been 10 years old. He was he was the lone Alabama fan standing there with his hands on his head, just like distraught.
Surrender code.
And I'm like, oh, get the hell out of here, kid. This is what welcome to pain. Welcome to
Yeah.
what the rest of us experience on Saturday and Sundays.
And Alabama got beat again.
And again, they'll still make the playoffs, but
Yeah, probably.
And while screaming
Over-
fire Saban.
Yeah, over.
but I just want to say that I and not because he was a kid, but mainly because he was a kid. This Alabama fan, I watched
Such
the
a
screen
spoiled
and I just relished
Brat.
in his pain and his he was on the verge of tears, and I was like, good. Like, you deserve worse than tears, because like to be born into that situation and then to wear that as like a badge of honor. He's the lowest of low humans.
Dude, imagine like kids that are born into this era of Nebraska football and like have chosen to be fans. Holy cow. I have so much respect. I was born in the 90s, man. We were those kids. We were those Alabama kids.
Yeah.
We were those Alabama kids, guys. Holy cow.
Wow.
Wow. That was an epiphany. Now I can't tell these
Now
kids
I hate him.
anything.
Now I hate him more.
No, because we've gone. We're in the valley right now.
Yeah.
We've been beaten and battered. We've gone through the storm. We lost
been
our ship.
Kicked off the top of that mountain
Yep.
and then just
We tumbled down.
continually beaten down.
It's like that.
the
It's like
entire
that.
way.
It's like
We've
that
hit
hot
every branch on the way
in
down.
the movie Hot Rod, where Andy Samberg is doing his dancing bit and he trips over the rock and then just stumbles down the hill for 5 minutes. We're in the middle of our decline.
The
That's
middle of it? No, don't say middle.
We're almost at the end.
Don't say middle. I don't.
I told you, I see no hope.
Yeah.
It's okay.
We're-
You know what Vince said? That was a huge epiphany. maybe we do need to have a little more grace and empathy for younger fans who are like,
Spoiled.
yeah.
Because that was us, man.
Mm.
I just feel, I think it's just since then, we've been so long in this trench with just.
We're in the Marianas Trench.
Yeah.
We're so low right now.
Yeah.
That's low. It's really deep.
I like to think of it as a World War I trench.
That's not very
It's
deep.
full of gangrene.
Yeah, well, it's not deep, but it is very painful.
Yeah.
And it's hard to
I
get
guess.
out into no man's land.
And we're just crying.
And honestly, what we are
It's mustard
experiencing as
gas.
fans is probably worse than they actually had it in World War One. So
Definitely.
that might be a bad
Most
analogy because
definitely.
they don't quite understand that kind of pain or
Happy
agony.
Veterans Day. Yeah.
Is it Veterans Day?
No, it's coming up.
We should get
End of this
veteran
week,
status
and-
for having be Husker fans in the middle of all this.
The things that we've gone through,
Yeah.
the sacrifices that we've made.
Think of the PTSD I have. Oh my god! I just want everybody to know that was a bit.
College football
I
is
think we know
hell.
the majority of like our most
Yeah.
like dedicated listeners are all ex-military. So we can say that.
We can say that and know that they know we're joking.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
We're just getting our shit tossed next time they come hang out with us. But no, I just think that maybe since we have been in this trench for so long, that all of a sudden now we have this like idea that nobody else can understand what we've been through. But obviously these kids maybe these kids will be born into this fandom where, Alabama's at the top and they'll just get to, maybe this will be Alabama's decline.
Yeah, like when Nick Saban retires, like Tom
And then,
Osborne
yeah,
did.
then they're just gonna
Mm.
fall and get hit by everything on the way down, and then it'll leave room for Nebraska
Oh,
to
it'd
come
be
back
great.
up.
Then like here, I'm thinking here in like 20 years, Alabama will hire Jalen Hurts to come back and be their coach, and he's just absolutely awful
After he's coached some
because he has nothing he can say that's not cliche.
yeah, that'll be a weird time though, because I mean that's when it'll be like the Big Ten, the SEC, or their
That's
own
it, and that's it.
conferences.
It's just-
Yeah,
College football is the Big Ten and SEC,
yeah,
NFC and AFC.
that'll be weird.
We're gonna be such those like old guys. Back in my day, we had 7 conferences.
yeah.
It was actually hard back then to play football.
That's gonna be weird, and you got like Cincinnati and
What time is
whatever, and
Tulane
The
is
Big
ranked
12.
right now.
it? Hey, do you guys want to take a
Tulane.
Do you guys want to take a spontaneous trip to Kansas City right now?
no,
right now,
Yeah,
no, I
to
don't.
go see the.
Titans and Chiefs.
No.
Gross.
It's only like $200.
I am going to be an honorary Titans fan today. So
Let's see. You want to go real quick?
tighten up. Is that what you guys say? Tighten up.
Tighten up, baby.
Tighten up, baby.
Tighten the fuck up.
Tighten the fuck up, baby.
Mm.
Tighten. That sounds weird. Sounds like Titan, like Titan.
Yeah, I get it.
Uh,
Yeah, no,
true.
we are very aware of our of
like
our
that.
situation.
I'm kinda-
It was the branding that was given to us from the league, so we just make the best use of it we
Gotcha,
can.
okay.
Yeah, we have time, guys. We
Feel
drive down there,
dirty.
get down there about 5, park. Game starts at 7:30. Want to go?
I'm just calling to work tomorrow.
Yeah, might as well.
I'm down. Let's go. I'm in. Let's out. Hey,
Should we ask Robert?
fuck it. What are they gonna do? Fire me? I am gonna take a week
I'm
off
kind of tired though.
from work, just working in general. When this happens,
You're
when I
taking-
make the transition.
You're gonna take like a sabbatical.
Yeah, which I guess I already am because I'm gonna be flying to Ohio. Shit, I wanted a week to myself, doing nothing.
You could do. You can take a week off when you get back.
That could be good. I'm gonna be really hurting for money after that. Have a PlayStation 5 and all that.
All this time off, and then all the money we're gonna spend when we go out for the World Cup games.
Yeah, oh man.
Okay, I want to talk briefly on that. We'll get into it because the U.S. is announcing their 26-man roster on Wednesday, so we'll have a huge. Next week will be a huge World Cup discussion. Sorry, Tim. So do your studying this week.
I'll be doing it.
It's Tim.
Study
But
up.
I got my calendar filled out in my room. I'll show it to you guys here in a little bit. It has every single game for the 2 weeks that's listed out, scheduled, exact timing. Monday, Tim, we
Mm.
partying, watching the USA soccer.
When-
Calling in sick.
What?
November
Uh,
21st.
Maybe.
Perfect.
Hmm.
You'll be in Ohio, but when you get back, Vince, Black Friday, it's going down against England.
That's gonna be a great day.
Any of you listeners, if you are in town, feel free to gather with us and spew all of the hatred that you can muster. I am so excited.
I can't wait for it. It's gonna be a great day.
This is going to be a great day.
The USA rekindles this domination of England. And and then Huskers rekindle domination of Iowa. All the same day, baby.
I'm not even gonna pay attention
How
to that game.
dare you?
I want to, but
Fuck you.
you know USA takes precedence.
You have multiple screens to watch. You have multiple
Not if we go to
screens.
Captain Jack's. They're only gonna have the game. Yeah, you can pull it up on your phone. Yeah, I don't even want to watch the game with you anymore.
Why?
We have to be invested as fans.
I will be. I'll be
Fully.
the biggest fan, because I'm going to be fanatic about two teams at once.
Are you getting a jersey? If you're gonna do it, you better do it now.
That's a good point. Fuck, man. There's too much shit. I got so much stuff I need to buy. Kidding me?
Just dip into that savings account a little bit. Get that credit card going.
I only have one credit card and it works at one place. I guess I could use it for the PlayStation.
Ooh,
I just thought of that.
great idea. See,
Nice.
unlocking things that nobody listening cares about for you. I have tragic news.
Air.
Sorry. What's happening?
Thank you for the respect. Westworld has been canceled by HBO. Shattering news. They were going for
Wow.
5 seasons. They were going to end it after 5, and they just finished the 4th season. HBO's like, boop, pulled the plug. This
Hey,
is
this
probably about the
sucks.
merger that Tim was talking about.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. Is
Now I'm angry. Why didn't you warn me about this?
Well, that's what I was talking about. You're like, it'll be fine. HBO's.
I was
always
wrong.
Been,
Yeah.
always been a steady ship. No, the merger with Discovery. They're. I don't know what the hell they're doing.
It's wrecking my life.
That was a. I mean, what are they gonna keep doing? That Succession show that only like 10 people watch, or
Maybe
what?
that's low budget.
How?
West, you know,
it's
Westworld's
true. Yeah,
expensive. That was like
it's
$100 to
true.
$160 million budget per season.
Oh, the guy flies around in a helicopter, and that can't be cheap.
Yeah, you
I
just
don't
get a
know.
little remote control helicopter and zoom in on it, like it's real.
I don't know.
Do you know
But-
nothing about filmmaking, Tim?
No.
That's
I
you.
don't.
You should quit your job and become a filmmaker.
I'd rather do voiceover work or
That'd be fun.
announcing.
Hey,
There. Now you have my dream.
We
I want to.
guys.
I want to be.
We did it. It took this whole
But I think I
episode.
talked about that
It
before.
took 40 minutes. Well, we forgot. So it took 40 minutes to unlock.
But I wanna,
Even you forgot.
yeah.
well, hey, we
whatever.
have something you can send out to
You
folks.
have a resume,
Yeah.
a bajillion podcast episodes, and
A
an
short
actual
audiobook. Yeah.
Yeah.
Audio script.
audio play.
Audio play. There it is.
I would say, but more of like an audio scene.
Yeah.
It's not long enough to be a play.
Audio short story.
There you
Yeah.
go. Audio
Yeah,
short. Audio short.
If Nebraska ever needs a new voice for the Huskers, I mean, they can save some money. And
All right, give us your best. So you want to
stop
be an
paying.
announcer or a commentator?
PA announcer.
Okay, give us your
Yeah.
best PA.
Uh,
Pressure on.
Put
Hey,
it on
but-
the spot.
The Nebraska, the people who own the stadium could be listening right now.
They are listening right
They
now.
are listening.
Number 2, Adrian Martinez sacked again.
That was pretty good.
No, I don't know.
No, that was pretty good,
That
Tim.
was pretty half-assed.
That's fine. Even
Yeah.
half-assed, that was pretty good.
I was into it.
Or no. Number 2, Adrian Martinez for -6 yards. No,
Please.
man.
Did you ever open up that direct message I sent to you on Twitter?
Probably not.
Mm.
Let me do it for you then, because you know what? I thought it was great. I know you don't like numbers and stuff, but I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna read it out loud for you real quick, because it was too good.
It said, "What did T.O. sell to the devil?"
Tom Osborne.
Is that the one you're talking about, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get it, so I just ignored it.
Oh, okay. So Casey
Oh,
Thompson.
I got it, but like I read it, couldn't comprehend what it was, and
You
just
couldn't
mixed it up.
comprehend that Casey Thompson is tied for second.
Okay,
in
so
the
so
FBS
what?
with
So
10
when you sent it to
interceptions,
me, it
and
just
Adrian
said
Martinez
No,
leads
stop,
the
stop,
country
stop,
with
stop, stop.
0
Let me
interceptions
explain
and
myself.
140 attempts.
Nobody
Must
heard
be
you.
something
Nobody
in the
heard
water.
you. Nobody heard you.
Mm.
All I read, all I got,
Don't interrupt me.
all I got was cursed. What did T.O. sell to the? That's all I got.
Did you click on it?
I didn't. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know what it was referring. That's why I didn't. Okay, so go ahead and read it now. That I'm not trying to explain myself over you.
Okay, so this again also was October 22nd, so or October 29th rather. Casey Thompson is tied for second in the FBS with 10 interceptions. Adrian Martinez leads the country in 0 interceptions on 140 attempts.
Well, how many attempts does Casey Thompson have? Maybe this guy should add that into the equation.
Let's see.
But yeah, no, I agree with him. There must be something in the water in Lincoln, and it's it's not good.
Hmm.
I'm very aware of that.
Gotcha.
We don't need to dig this up every week. People are gonna get sick of hearing about this.
Just saying.
I'm editing all this out.
Good.
It's gone.
Because you look like an idiot.
It's
I made
already
you look-
on the
I
YouTube.
I made you look stupid.
I know. I feel so stupid. I don't even comment about anything anymore. I'm just like, oh.
I know. The podcasts are getting harder. You're getting more and more just apathetic about everything.
You've beaten me down 240 weeks in a row. Just. Well, cool.
Yeah.
We got anything else? Feeling good?
Mm.
Well, I mean, we're not feeling good about our lives, but we've.
I'm feeling great, guys.
Feel good.
Guys, get on my level, all right? I need you up here.
Well, depending on where you applied, maybe I'll do it too.
Okay. Yeah.
But that'll be very dependent. I have a very cushy job, so I have a lot of needs from a new job. We good?
Yeah. I think
I
we're
think so.
good.
Oh, I looked up the link to that thing we were talking about the other day.
That link
yesterday,
to the
or-
thing we were talking. Oh,
Yeah.
the Wisconsin. That's some good. Hey, that's a good news. I think. Not good news.
Wow,
That
it's
was
it's
a bad one.
awful. It's
That-
awful.
yeah, it's bad
It's
news.
Awful.
but it's good. Maybe it's good to talk about.
Hold on. What link is not being shared with me?
Okay.
Yeah, you go.
Do you guys have a group chat outside of me?
We had a whole
Well,
day of
we
group chat.
broed
Yeah.
down yesterday.
Yeah.
Broed down.
I'm glad I can
Hard.
nurture that relationship.
Yeah.
Anyways, it seems like so Wisconsin, the women's volleyball team won the national volleyball championship last year, and unfortunately, for some reason, those girls decided to sell, which they should have every right to do so. But they celebrated by getting naked in their locker rooms and like dancing around and stuff. And now those pictures and videos have leaked, all of them. And kind of coincidental, their opening week, they sold out. So I don't know if there's a correlation there or
It's
not.
just
But
it's a travesty. I mean, just unthinkable. Whoever this monster that leaked these photos, I just
I know you're speaking jest, but that is awful.
it
They
is.
probably didn't want that
Yeah.
sent out, Tim.
no.
I know.
No.
So we need to know where this link is so that we can tell everybody don't go here. I do think it's a little coincidental that they sold out their like opening game.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I guess they were national champions. But
Yeah.
Despite what cancer culture may tell you, most people are perverts.
Yeah.
But yeah. What are your thoughts? I know. Never mind. You don't care.
No.
I have daughters.
He's
And-
very offended.
Yeah, I'm a feminist. Whoever released these photos should be attacked.
What if it was one of the girls?
Oh, that was a twist I didn't foresee coming.
I don't know. I don't know if they found out who it is yet, but what if?
I mean, yeah, I don't know. They could have been hacked or something too. I suppose. I don't know.
I'm just saying. I guarantee most of these ladies have iPhones.
So you think it's so?
And Apple, get your shit together.
Well, I was told from coworkers that Apple was the most secure phone that you could have.
I'm sure.
So here's a business idea. Do we pose nude and accidentally have maybe have Grady leak those on accident or something? And maybe we'll sell out our first episode back.
I'm just saying, hey, we need to
Not a
get
bad
to
idea.
more social media spaces, get our word out there, get our voices out there, get our bodies out
We'll
there.
dance around the garage naked, get a photo, and somebody be like, oops.
Oops.
It's all over the internet
Oh,
now.
no.
Oh man.
And people will probably flock.
Who are those guys?
Maybe if Tim's covered slightly. But
We can send pictures of your feet, Tim.
Mm.
I know there's a whole market for that.
I do
Why?
probably have the biggest feet, or what's
That's
my
what
feet
I'm
are?
ooh,
11.
13s, motherfucker.
Yeah, saying.
good.
That's
Tim
what I'm
good.
saying.
Tim's got some big feet.
Yeah.
Todd and Tyler have already done this with one of their guys.
Yeah, but
Same.
nobody likes them.
They're really bad.
I have did one of their guys do what I'm about to do and go, I have really small feet. I'm not ashamed. It's the size, mate. It's not the size, mate. It's how
No,
you use it.
They have a guy. They made a guy, or one of the guys on their Big P, doing OnlyFans for his feet. Not made him, but that's one of their things now.
Oh.
Yeah,
Has he actually done it?
yeah.
Well,
it's
we're
a
probably in
thing.
the
Has he made any money?
I don't know. I think they
Probably 'cause
maybe
people
a little
are-
bit.
It's like they have like a cult following.
Yeah.
Because there's guys on OnlyFans too. They're just
It's a lot less successful.
sling schlong.
Sling schlong. That's a great
Title of the
Oh,
episode.
oh,
there's,
racist.
there's the title.
sling schlong.
It's almost racist.
Fine.
Ooh.
Nothing. Never mind.
Way over my head.
Yeah.
I'm ignorant in certain ways, and we're just gonna leave it at that.
Oh, I thought that was a short joke.
Oh, yeah.
Stop being sad. It's less funny.
What else am I supposed to do, Vince? This is who I am now.
They have
world
they have a
beat
surgery
me
for that in
down.
China.
To make me taller?
Yeah,
Stilts?
kind of. You're in stilts for a little bit, but they basically just break your leg bones.
See, but that's not my issue. My legs are actually decent length. It's my little short ass torso that needs to be extended.
Well, unfortunately, they can't.
They don't have it. Maybe my neck. My legs are great length. I just need my torso to be a bit longer and less fat. If there's like any surgeries for that as well.
I wish it was a little bit taller. Wish it was a baller. Wish I had a girl I knew I'd call her. Wish I had a rabbit in a hat with a bat. And
Is that
6'4" Impala.
We're gonna get copyrighted. Now.
Is that freestyled?
No.
Did you come with
that's
that
a
top of the
thing.
head?
That's a song.
Yeah, you don't know that's
Again, I'm very ignorant to certain things.
music. I didn't think was one of them, but
I'm pretty ignorant when it comes to hip hop.
it's true.
I have like
I don't
Five
know. Who
and
like-
Nickelback.
five artists of just stop. 5 artists of
Am I wrong?
hip hop artists, and outside of that, I
Very
know
ignorant when
nothing.
it comes to Nickelback.
Nobody likes Nickelback.
That's
Sorry,
very
they-
They have
ignorant.
one good album. That's
Very
Not,
ignorant.
maybe
One.
like one good song.
Yeah,
I
it
wouldn't
was
even
a
say that.
decent. I mean, I guess it would go a little far good. It was a decent album.
Ignorance.
I'll give them that.
Well, it's
Mhm.
good to be back with you guys.
It's good to be back.
Very
with you.
sad last
Woo.
week without you.
Didn't
Yeah,
look like it.
yeah, it's sad, and you're.
Didn't look like it.
Like you were having a great time.
Yeah, I saw all the booze, man.
Well, there was a lot of people to
Yeah,
feed.
yeah.
Feed.
Dude, I like the case of Canadian Kirkland Canadian whiskey.
That stuff
Holy
wasn't bad.
shit. That's not it.
It wasn't
I-
bad.
That is
It's Crown Royal. that's
it
what
is
It's
Crown.
Crown Royal.
It's
bottle.
rebottled Crown Royal.
I will
Yeah.
say though, guys, I danced my little heart out.
Good.
I have not danced like that. I think in my entire life. Because I was even
Dance
sitting there.
like nobody was
We
watching.
were. I was at the. Obviously, I was a part of the wedding, so I was at the reception table with the bride and groom stuff, and we're eating and stuff, and we're getting ready to go up on the dance floor. They'd done the speeches, and I was just sitting there like, I'm like, if I do it, I have to perform,
Mhm.
and I don't really have the energy to perform right now. Cupid Shuffle came on,
God
and
damn
it
it.
was over. It was over.
I hate that song so much.
I loved it. I rocked the dance floor then, got a few more drinks in me, and it was, I actually got even though my wife wasn't there, I got a slow dance in. I was sitting there. It was slow dance time, so I took my leave. I went and sat back down, and Charlie came up to me and said, "Hey man, you want to dance?"
Nice.
And I was like, "Where's your wife?" He's like, "I don't know. She's ignoring me over there doing something else." So Charlie and I slow danced, had some good spins. Maybe a little bit more chemistry than I did with my wife when we slow danced.
Your first dance?
So yeah, I would say my first dance with Charlie was probably better than my first dance with my wife.
Oh my gosh.
We just had this like unspoken chemistry where we were able to, our bodies moved together much more naturally.
We just knew what each other wanted to do.
We knew.
Mm.
So yeah, and then the night was fading, and I was dancing harder and harder and harder, and it was a great time.
Nice.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
That's the best part about weddings is dancing.
Mm.
See, I'm not. That's what. It was,
And possibly the potential for hooking up with you guys obviously can't, but
yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm not a dancer.
Mhm.
Like that's not me. I don't normally do that, and I just let loose.
Felt good
I
though,
wish
huh?
you could. Oh, it felt so good. I felt like the center of the universe.
Yeah.
I probably was the center of the wedding, and it was probably not. It probably wasn't good.
Yeah. I don't know. I hooked up with a bridesmaid earlier this year, so.
That's a good one.
His
good
wife doesn't answer, so she doesn't listen. So it's
She
like-
was, she was in the. Yeah, she was obviously. In the
She was the bridesmaid.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
she was
get
it.
Listen, I don't have alcohol. I don't have any beer today. I'm slow.
I think a lot more clearly when I have beer.
Beer stimulates my mind. Without it, I'm just this. I'm not even a good podcaster without it. It's like, yeah. I'm miserable. You're right. I'm wrong. I can't even improv. I'm big on that. Like, yes and I'm just like, yep. There's no and.
Yeah, it's just yep.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Goodbye. Love you.
Bye everybody.
See you next week. Big World Cup talk next week.
Yeah, big.
Be ready.
Big World Cup Sunday.